Greetings and welcome back to Pocket Ants. And yes, it's that time of the year. I've whipped out my Santa Ant skin because we are going to be talking about the Christmas event. The information was posted a couple of days ago, more than a couple of days ago, on the Discord, and we're going to go over it today, which is a good thing because the event is actually going to begin in a couple of hours. Sorry about that. For those of you who are not going to stick around very long, because unfortunately that is the way it is with YouTube, let me just tell you the most important thing that I can tell you. There's going to be something at the top of the map. It's going to be a candy cane. Do not interact with it at the beginning of the event. Please wait at least a few hours. Now, if you want to know why, we're going to get to that pretty quickly, actually. If not, and you got to go, thanks for stopping by. Anyway, let's get to the information that was posted on the Discord on December the 10th. Alright, so there was a post by Ariel Games about the event coming up, so let's just go over it. Hello, the Christmas event is coming to Pocket Ants. And then we have Christmas event. And I think E in event there should probably be capitalized, but then again, I'm just a picky person like that. Duration. Basically, it's going to go from December 17th at midnight until January 3rd, until just a moment before midnight. In other words, once it becomes January 4th, the event is over. Just try to keep that in mind. Details. On December 17th, a candy cane will appear north of your colony, and it will last 24 hours. You will need to interact with it to trigger the 24-hour timer. Interacting means setting it as a source or gathering from it. The candy cane acts as an unlimited supply of leaves and food. After 24 hours, the candy cane will disappear. If you can buy another 24-hour candy cane using gems. So this is what I was talking about. Most important thing. Do not interact with the candy cane. There is a difference between days of the event. In this case, basically December the 17th at midnight their time, which for me on Eastern Standard Time is actually going to be 7 o'clock tonight, p.m. There's a difference between that and the actual 24-hour timer of the candy cane. I'm skipping ahead a little, but you can basically get unlimited activity, which will allow you to get more special creatures from the candy cane. You do not want to have that in just one day. You want to make sure you have a significant amount of that 24 hours over 2 real days, because there is a limitation. You can only get 2 of the special creatures each day. If you do it right, the 24-hour period of the candy cane can get you 4 free creatures, but do not interact with it at the beginning of the event. All right? So for those of you who have to leave, thank you for stopping by. Let's move on. Fill up the event timer bar to attract a new special creature, maximum of 2 a day. The daily limit resets at basically midnight the next day. In other words, from midnight one day until midnight the next day, you can only summon 2 special creatures by filling your activity bar. The special creature has boosted stats same as a golden creature, which means that if you have a 2-star version of him, he's as strong as a 3-star normal creature. That's the way it works with the special event creatures and, of course, the golden creatures. You will get activity points by doing the following tasks. Points will carry over to the next day if the cap is not reached, which means if you get 2 creatures in a single day, say you're doing it from the candy cane and the activity from that will max out. You will not be able to get any more activity until midnight and then the beginning of the next day. These are the ways you get activity. Defeating the red ants colony. Getting honeydew from the aphid farms. Bonus multiplier counts. Finding acorns. Gathering candy pieces and processing them into food. The ones brought to the food chamber. Getting pheromones when attacking in battle, attacking Dr. Zanny counts 2, and then watching ads. All right, so let's just go over these, because some of them are very significant, some of them not so much. Now, the most important one is like towards the bottom there, gathering candy pieces. What that means is you have set the candy cane at the top as a source, and you have delegated your ants to gather from it as food, not leaves. You can gather leaves from it, but it doesn't count towards activity. You want to gather food. Very important. Every food you gather from it will count as one activity point. So if you have all of your worker ants gathering from it, you will fill up your activity bar really quickly. But of course, once that's gone, and assuming you haven't gemmed another one, you do have to look at the other methods of activity. So let's skip around. The one at the top is probably the most significant one, and that is defeating the red ants colony. When you defeat the red ants colony by, of course, killing their queen and therefore everybody else, you get 200 activity points. The bar for activity is 1,000. So it's a very significant chunk of it right there. Now, what you're going to see at the bottom of this post, probably I think in the next panel, by the way, is that the timer on the red ants colony has been reduced to 6 hours, which means you can do it 4 times a day. Mind you, you might have to work your sleep thing in there, but you can physically do it. Now, the next thing I'm going to put my attention to here is finding acorns. Now, acorns are normally on the map. You grab an acorn and then another one spawns somewhere on the map, so you have to look around for them. Good idea to come up with a search pattern, by the way, because you actually have to see it like on the mini map. It won't appear on the big map. During these events, you'll also get 25 activity points. Since there are 10 acorns in a day, you can get an extra 250 activity points. That, along with the taking out the red ants colony, is really how you're going to get your activity. Because you look at the other ones. Now, getting honeydew from the aphid farms. I mean, it's a 1-for-1, even if you do the multiplier. So you're not going to be gathering honeydew in order to advance this event. If you're going to be doing that, you're going to be doing it because you want to get honeydew. The amount is going to be fairly insignificant in comparison to the first two. That also goes along with the pheromones too. Basically, it's a 1-for-1. You do a battle, you get pheromones. For every pheromone you get one activity. It's fairly insignificant. And then, of course, there's watching ads. You get 1 for every ad you watch. So the big ones, after the candy corn is gone, the candy cane thing is gone, it's going to be defeating the red ants colony and doing the acorns. You have to make sure you do them as much as possible if you want a chance to get the special creature as much as possible so you can rank them up. The candy cane, if you do it right, will give you an opportunity at 4 special creatures. If you luck out, that might mean a 3-star for you. Of course, you actually have to get the luck of the merges down. My experience is the merges are a little bit harder than the normal creatures, so you do want to make sure you see as many of the special creatures as possible. You're also going to have to make sure you have inventory space, because if you want to get a 3-star, it means you're going to have 3 spots open. And that's only if you want 1, because of the way it works. All right, so let's look at the last one. 3, and the number 3, new limited time ant skins will be available for purchase in the gem store. The skins will last beyond the duration of the event. Only purchasing is limited during the event. In other words, new skins, you can buy them during the event, but you can use them anytime. I bought this skin last year. Now, it does say 3 new limited time skins. Does that mean this one's not going to be available anymore? I'm very curious about that because, you can have 3 new skins, but then you can also make this one available too because, I kind of like this one because it's the reason I bought it, right? Rain will be replaced by snow with a higher chance of happening, attracting the same kind of creatures as rain. Snow will not affect ant speed. I don't know why rain actually does that, but good. Daily gifts. Special Christmas gifts each day with a special surprise on the last day. Skipping a day will not reset progress. So the event is 18 days long. I did the math. I may have messed it up. Generally speaking, I believe that there's 10 special prizes, of course, with the last one. What that means is you don't have to do 10 consecutive days, assuming I got the number right. But you do have to go in 10 days during the event if you want to get everything, especially the special at the end. So they've done different things. It could be animal parts. It could be honeydew. It could be resin. It could be all kinds of things. Who knows what they're going to do? It's usually something that you really do want to get. So it's not going to be like, the food or the leaves. It's going to be something significant. So it's definitely something you want to pop in and grab if you do nothing else. Additionally, these timers will be reduced for the duration of the event. I kind of mentioned the first one. Red Ant Colony respawn time from 12 hours to 6 hours. Aphid Farm respawn from 6 hours to 3 hours. And we're done. All right, in the meantime, my ants ran out of leaves. Okay, so that's what it comes down to. We have an event coming, and wow, that really slowed down there. I'm lagging over here. Why don't we just step over here? I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe the emulator is uploading something. Yeah, what is going on with the day-night cycle? Did you see that in the background? I don't know what's going on with that. It seems to just want to be night all the time. All right, so the event is going to begin in a couple to several hours. Actually, it's 2 p.m. at the moment, and it's going to begin for me in 5 hours. Thing is, I'm not going to do anything with it until probably around noon the next day, in which I will probably be making a video as well. The thing about it is, do not activate the candy cane when the event begins. You need to have a significant portion of that 24 hours over 2 days if you want to guarantee that you're going to get 4 creatures from it. Now you could say, I'm just going to wait an hour and I'll come back. Okay, what if your net is down or something like that? There's just no reason for it. The only reason that you'd want to do any of the activity items is, of course, the Red Ant Colony. The reason for that is because it actually gives you a good opportunity for gems. See, the vast majority of my gems have come from wiping out the red ants, because basically all you have to go in, kill the queen, and poof, you get 5 to 10. As a matter of fact, I did it just before this video because I didn't want them walking around. I got an extra 9 gems. So that is actually an extra added feature to these events, is you get more of an opportunity to get gems by, killing the red ants, which is a good thing anyway, because after all, they're red. So this event is going to begin for me in 5 hours. Let it go. Don't do that. And once the candy cane is done, if you're going to gem another one, same rule applies. Make sure you have a significant portion of the 24 hours over 2 days, because that way, if you're going to buy one, it's going to get you 4 more guaranteed creatures. Now, what is the creature going to be? I don't know. I could guess, but my guessing has always been bad. So here is what I have. I know there's creatures I don't have. I think there's a centipede and something else. Here are the special creatures that we have now. So obviously there's 2 spots that are fairly obvious, but then again, they went and they did the monarch butterfly, didn't they? My literal nightmare would be a special version of a rhinoceros beetle. That would be my nightmare, because those things are such a pain, and having to do a whole bunch of them over a short period of time, I don't even want to think about that. If I say the S word, I'm basically guaranteeing it's not going to be that one. That's what I'm hoping it's going to be. I'm going to say it, I'm hoping it's going to be a special scorpion. That's what I'm hoping. Is it going to be that? I have no idea. Who knows? It might be a special centipede. I really don't know. I do know they seem to be running out of space here in terms of creatures, but we'll have to see about the future regarding that. If it's a scorpion, I'll be very happy with that. I would like another damage dealer in there. See, the problem for me that the scorpions have now is that the Halloween pennants are stronger than the 3-star scorpions. So, and they may be stronger than the 4-star because they do pick their spot. They fly until they land. So the thing about it is that I may have to just try some merging of the scorpions in order to clean up space. I do have a 3-star up there. I could try merging with one of the 3 stars here. Who knows? Maybe I get a 4-star. Then he would actually be more useful, In terms of other things, I could get rid of that 1-star scorpion. Once I get the new creature, I can judge whether or not I'm actually going to do it. Of course, I could also gem another spot over there, until we run into the 400 ones there. But I do need 3 spots in order to get 1 3-star new special creature, which I said I hope is a scorpion. If it is a scorpion, then I can just get 2 of them and basically push out the old scorpions at that point, Anyway, that is going to begin for me, of course, in just under 5 hours. And like I said before, please do not interact with the candy cane at the beginning of the event. Give yourself a significant portion of that 24-hour period over 2 game days. Pretty darn important because you're going to be getting free. All you have to do is just say, activity, go gather food. And then you'll just watch your activity bar fill up. And then you can go and you can summon the creature. You can capture it. Hopefully it's not a rhinoceros beetle because, wow, are they a pain. I can't even imagine how much painful a special one would be. Ooh, imagine if he has more health. Ooh, that would just be horrible. Scorpions are good, though. Yes. Give me a festive scorpion. Just put a Santa Claus hat on a scorpion. That's all you have to do. And then make him more powerful. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. I am probably going to do a video of the event and we can get the new creature, maybe 2 of them, and do a little merge tomorrow. And hopefully it's a really cool creature, and hopefully the gifts are also really good too. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.